All right, we're rolling. Let's get it going. What's up, fam? What's good with your life? This video will talk about the 8 ways that a woman will give indicators that she likes you via text. Now, it's good to see when someone's face to face. It's easier. Let's put it that way, because some guys still don't get it no matter what's going on. But I'm going to go over some of the signs, what she's doing, why she's doing it, what it means to you. Also what it means to her, why she's doing these things, so you can navigate this and you can close the deal. You gotta understand, guys, you gotta always be closing. So I'm gonna give you those clues, the signs, what you're looking for, and what they mean, so you can maximize the opportunity. Don't go away.
I pray for my homies out there. Please God, give them strength. Please God.
So this is about communication, right? So we're talking about texting as opposed to a phone call. Texting is a little more hard to translate because it lacks the emotion and the indicators that we need as humans to really gear and gauge the woman's attraction. There's a lot of guys that don't get these things. They don't get the signs, they miss them. But if you're working on yourself and you've been doing these videos, like most of you guys have, you'll get these signs, but you know for sure that you can continue to move forward and press the game on, right? So number 8, woman sends emojis about at the end of her text, how was your day, or what are you doing? The emoji game. Now she's playing the emoji game, which is good. That means she's flirty, free, and she's keeping the emotion. She's trying to transfer and send her emotional state in that moment to you, so you can feel her energy. So in other words, women understand they need emotional transaction. We're linear, they're more emotional based. Okay, so they're more complex. So they have to have that emotional read on us. And it's hard for them to get that just because we're not that emotional. So they operate from that position. So they have to get the emotions out of you to know how to respond. So out of fear of rejection, a lot of times emojis work very well. So if they're sending you a message, and of course, if it's a heart or whatever the emoji reads, you kind of get the gauge that she's attracted. She wants you to understand where she's coming from. When she sends the message to you and you get it, she wants you to get that transaction. Now, you may come back with a smile or a cool thanks, whatever, but your masculine response is what she's going to receive. So the emoji is it's passive, it's it's not aggressive, it's subliminal, but yet, clear. So that's the best way for her to send the emotions out and get your response. Based on your response, say for example, you send a heart emoji and you don't respond, 3-4 hours or whatever, which is fine. But if you don't respond at all, she'll probably stop sending the emojis to you because she feels you're rejecting her now. So she might stop texting you as much, or might fall back or just pull back altogether. And feel, rather than face rejection, she'll just stop the calling, all that, altogether. And you wonder what happened to her. She was into me, whatever. She sent me hearts. I haven't heard from her since. Yeah, because you didn't respond to her, to her emotional transfer. You didn't get the transfer, so she let it go. So look out for that. Don't blow your opportunity. If you see that one, respond. I give it a little while, but depends on the girl. If the girl, she's open and free and all this, don't play too many. Don't wait too long, an hour or so. But if you're busy, if you're truly busy, then you're really busy. But if you're sitting around and just watching the phone and it's 3-4 hours, that's if she's responsive and she's responding very well to you, why mess it up? They do get tired. You gotta, sometimes you gotta boom. All right. So know what to do. Get the interaction with her. Get it going. She's trying to create a connection with you, so you do so. She's sending photos of herself to you. She's sending little selfies, and you get these little shots throughout the day of her. Maybe she's shopping. Maybe she's out in the car with her friends. Maybe she's got her little dog with her in the living room. She's watching TV. She's doing the laundry or whatever. So whenever a girl's sending you little texts of her, pictures about her day and what she's doing, she's being very transparent, right? So you're not wondering, oh, when she's doing it. She's keeping the airways very clear, right? These are all good signs. This is when someone likes you guys. This is when someone actually likes you, and she's not really playing the game, but she's playing something. But my idea is she's coming from a place of sincerity in that moment, okay? But it's still, you still don't have your guards down altogether and expect to get punched. But the idea is that you still have to play it out. You have to respond accordingly, right? So if she's giving you the pictures of her throughout the day or whatever, face value, respond accordingly. She may want to get a little bit of a flirty, sexy vibe going, sending you a little picture of her to remind you of her, what she's got waiting for you. This could be yours if the price is right. So she's letting you know that she's yours in that moment, right? Things can change, but for the sake of this video, for you to know what you got to do, that she likes you, that's the theme here. You got to respond as if, okay? If you get to the goal, like again, if you're closing the deal, you still got to do this. Still got to close the deal. You still got to play on. You still got to be part of the puzzle here, of the game. You understand? You just can't be on one side and she's doing everything. You're not, responding correctly, because as a man, you have a job to respond to a woman's approach, to a woman's indicators of interest, to her choosing signals. You still have to respond as a man. There's a job for everybody. She'll give you some signals. You got to step up. You got to approach. You got to go to her, step up, boom, what's going on with you, whatever. Or you call her over to you, but you got to make some kind of initiation as a man, because you're the man. You're going to be the one to close the deal. All right? So always remember that. This is all part of closing the deal. Always be closing, right? A, B, C. Always be closing. So that's part of it. Do that, boom. It's in the bag, right? Next one. Lots of texts. Multiple texts throughout the day. How you doing? Good morning, goodbye, good night, whatever. Hey, hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, my boss gave me a hard time, but I thought about you, what you said before, about this, about that. See, these are reminders and indicators that you're on her mind constantly. She wants and hopes that you're on her mind, that she's on your mind. So, and by her sending messages like this, she lets you know, she's feeling connected with you in that moment. Okay. Now, if she double texts, that means that she's excited. She'll send you something, whatever. Hey, I had a good day. I had lunch, da. And then, boom, she sends the message to you. You get it, whatever. Oh, and I had just a drink. I had a protein drink, da. See, she's still playing out the conversation. Yeah, you got the text the first time, but she double texts because she's excited. And see, and also, she feels free of judgment, right? Because you're not texting her, she texts you twice, double text, and you go, what is all this double text? She's on it. No, she feels free and comfortable enough to double text you. When women feel comfortable, they'll do the things they normally don't do. So a double text is that she really has high interest for you, and she feels free enough to do a double text because she seems close enough to you that you guys are comfortable enough in that space. So she does, without judgment. She feels free, and she's actually very happy and excited in that moment. When you're excited, she throws some things to the wind. That's how sex happens. That's how spontaneity happens, right? Throwing caution to the wind, you respond correctly, and it's pie. She's good. Next one. She shares personal information with you. Number 4, sharing personal stuff with you, personal information about herself, personal things. Why? Because she's comfortable enough to share these things with you through text. She wants to be open and honest with you so you can see who she really is. Okay, another part of being transparent, another part of her being comfortable, right? So any one of these things, any order doesn't really matter, but the indicators are still true and they still remain the same. If she's sending these messages out to you and tell you about herself, she's qualifying herself, right? Through text. So it's still saying, hey, this is what I'm about. And this is this is about me, whatever. It creates an open conversation about a time for you guys to both be honest. Maybe she wants to know a little more about you, but she starts out first with the first foot first. She initiates that emotion. So she does. So again, through text, it doesn't have the emotional impact, but by her texting you, your response takes away, it kind of helps her gauge, okay, the emotional response from you, whereas what you're saying to her in your text will affect how she feels. Make sense? Okay, if not, go over the stuff again, but it should make sense to your ass. But the idea, again, is that she's trying to create a connection of comfortable. Here I am, I'm open, this is me, blah, 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 blah. So this comes from trust. So she starts to build a little more trust with you. When she starts to feel that trust and feel comfortable with that trust, she opens up more. Opening up leads to you getting in. So don't knock it. Encourage that stuff. So just kind of give her something back from you, a little about yourself, okay? So don't tell it all. Again, keep a mystery. Still gotta be a mystery. You still have to give her small breadcrumbs. Boom, boom, boom. Don't just give her the whole thing. Breadcrumbs, all right? But let her work for it like she's doing. Working to get to know you more. Give her some breadcrumbs. Boom, boom, boom. And let her feed. Next one. 3, texting labels. Thanks, hon. Thanks, babe. Thank you, my husband. Or you're my hubby. She sent you a text about something at work, or one of her girlfriends, just a little joke or whatever. She sends you something. She wants to share that moment with you. She'll text you something or whatever and put a label at the end of it. Look for the union label, right? She says, hey, this was crazy. I can't believe you did that, babe. Talk to you later, hubby. We'll have fun tonight. I'll see you later. Whatever. Labels, kitty names, baby names, boo boo, boo thing, with all that. These are all, lock-in measures, right? They're all dating measures of more becoming a couple. You Baywatch. Look out for that Baywatch, guys, all right? So she's trying to bring you in and get that, that boyfriend experience going. So if you're responsive to that and, whatever, you send something back or whatever. You may not, but if you're sending back the same labeling signals, then it's on. She wants to see if she can initiate that. How do you feel? Where are we? Am I a bae? Am I a boo? Am I, your kitty cat? Or whatever it is, she's throwing it out there to initiate that. So you come back with, oh yeah, you're my queen, whatever, she knows it's good. So that's how you feel. You do what you gotta feel, do what you gotta do. But again, ABC, guys, all right? Next one, a schedule, updating you on her availability. She says, oh, this weekend I have so much time. I can't wait to do a little bit of laundry. I'm pretty much gonna be chilling out around the house. She's texting you about her plans, which aren't much. So she said that to you, boom, what are you doing? What are you up to? Or whatever. And then that's her opportunity for you. She wants to see what you're going to say. So she's taking the opportunity to put herself out there, right? To put herself out there and make herself available to fit into your schedule. She knows you're a busy guy. She knows you got things to do. You're on your purpose and your mission. So she's putting herself, she's clearing her calendar out for you guys because she's attracted enough. She's making you a priority. She's clearing her calendar. This is what you want her to do. Clear her calendar, and then you decide. You decide what's good for you. Oh, let me see. She's gunning for a weekend. I don't know about the weekends, but again, depends on where you guys are. But if she's gunning for maybe a weekend, give her a Thursday, Tuesday, whatever. If it's Saturday, it's Saturday. It's up to you guys. But the idea is that notice she's angling, okay, to be in your schedule. So make a schedule, pick out the time and figure out what you want to do with it. But again, you're still trying to, this is all trying to ABC, guys. You're always trying to close. This whole thing is about closing the deal. If you're texting her, you're already interested. So let's not even, go there, because if you're already responding to her, that means you're trying to work for something. She knows, she responded back. She's doing the right thing. Bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. She's involved. She's texting more than you're texting her. She's interested. Her interest is high. For you, it's golden. You're good. Number 1, initiating texts. Most of the time she initiates, I was thinking about you, heard the song, I was thinking about you, like I said before, but she also texts now, I miss you. Those I miss you texts are very powerful. They kind of need a response back, okay? And I'm not saying you do it in that moment, but don't take 3 hours to respond to something like that if you can avoid it, all right? Half an hour or something, whatever, but not ridiculous time, because her, I miss you, I was thinking about you, or whatever it is, sometimes she needs to be lifted up, okay? She may feel in a happy mood, she could be in a bad mood, we don't know, but if she's sending you initiating I miss yous and these kind of things, she has no fear, okay? She's not playing the waiting game, all right? Or you gotta text me first and I don't do text first. No, she's being very vulnerable in this moment, okay? She's trusting her vulnerability, putting herself out there, risking rejection, which is one of the number 1 things women are fear of in relationships, the fear of rejection when it comes to approaching. Okay, the same way guys fear approach. It's the same thing. They fear rejection. Guys, it's for us, it's our ego. Like, damn, she fucking turned me down and shit. But it's only a numbers game. With women, their approach and the rejection is different. They feel unwanted and unloved and not sexy enough, right? So it's a big difference. There's an emotional breakdown when they don't get that response, right? They need the attention. They need to be desired. They need to be wanted. So her sending "I miss you" texts and you come back, oh, I'll see you soon, or whatever you're texting her back, gives her that reassurance that she's wanted and desired, which equals her being accepted and loved. So that's why it's number one, because "I miss you" should come out all the time from a woman that wants to be with you, that really misses you. Okay, if she's pretending and saying "I miss you," then fine. But the idea is that chances are she's not. If she has a healthy mental mindset, she's not. She's being genuine in this moment. Again, this takes vulnerability, putting herself out there for rejection. That means she trusts you to keep her comfortable. Okay, so that's what it is. Again, with these right here, these are good indicators. This is the time for you guys to step up. She's doing her part now. She's doing her part. But again, women are moment to moment. But in this moment, you have to seize the moment. Okay, you can't say, "Oh, what does this mean? Long term, long game, long game." No, we're not doing that. We're doing this right now. We're just seeing what it is. Let's just see what happens. That's the idea. That should be the mindset, period. Let her initiate. She'll know when it's time to take it further, and you just wait for her to be ready. Boom. If you're ready. If you're not into that, you gotta let her know. That's not what I'm doing. I don't roll like that, ma. I don't roll like that. But you got to be at some point, But in this case, it's initiation. This is phone texting. This is trying to understand who the person is, right? She's vetting you. You're vetting her. So, again, if you're trying to close, this is the indicators. If you're trying to get a relationship, these are indicators. If you're trying to look for marriage and all that long-term stuff, this is the indicator. This is how it starts. So get this mastered down, get this stuff handled right here, and you popping. You're on your way and you good. So listen, guys, we're rolling. We're hitting some milestones here. Like, subscribe, comment below, guys. I appreciate everything you guys are doing at this point in time. Thanks for your time. Time is valuable. Like I always say, and you spend time with me, I appreciate that. So when you hear your family, and when you're family, I got you. Excel, and I'm out.